for another episode of
Cloverbud Creators.
Lily, tell them what we're going to make this week.
We're going to make a poppy wreath.
Okay, so we're going to make a wreath that looks like poppies for Memorial Day. And we use the poppy for Memorial Day because it's the flower we use to recognize fallen servicemen and women who served in the military in our wars. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a wreath. So the first thing you'll need, we used a cake board, but you can cut out any piece of cardboard that you have to make the base for your wreath. Or if you don't have cardboard, you could use a piece of cardstock. What else do we need today, Lily?
You're going to need cupcake liners,
red ones,
pom-poms or buttons,
black ones,
and piece of paper that is black. Well, you don't have to use a piece of paper, but you can if you want.
And I also brought a green piece of paper for the leaves. And we're also going to need glue and scissors. So the first thing we're going to do is, after you have an adult help you cut your cardboard into the shape of a wreath, is we're going to make a bunch of the poppies. And it's really easy. The first thing you're going to do is take some cupcake liners and you're just going to flip them inside out.
Why do you put them inside out?
So that it looks like petals, and so that the red side is up. So now we have all of our cupcake liners flipped inside out. And the next step is to take your black piece of paper, and you can even fold it so that you don't have to cut as many times. And you're just going to cut out a simple circle shape. And that's what we're going to glue on the inside. Black circles cut out. What we're going to do is simply just glue them to the inside of our cupcake liners.
So now you have this.
Now what we did for our final step was we added a black pom-pom inside just to give it a little bit of dimension. But if you don't have black pom-poms, you can leave your poppies just like this and that would look good. We're going to glue a pom-pom into each one though.
If you have pom-poms, it will look like this.
We're just going to set these aside to let them dry a little bit. And while they're doing that, we're going to cover our cardboard wreath with green just to make it look a little bit better. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to trace, go ahead Lily, trace around the outside so we know where to cut, and then we'll cut it out. So we have our cover. And we have our wreath, and next step, Lily's going to glue that on.
Okay, so first, put your glue.
So here's our wreath cover. And while these are still drying, the next step is we're just going to cut out some little leaves out of the scrap.
Can I do it?
So Lily's going to make us some leaves.
Because I chose to cut. Can I glue them on?
So we have some different shaped leaves with a little bit of fringe. We have our flowers and we have our covered wreath. And now what we're going to do is we're going to assemble. So the first thing we'll do is we'll glue on our flowers.
So this is what our poppy wreath looks like.
And Lily had a great idea for one more thing to add. So she's going to make a hook for us to hang this on our door by using a pipe cleaner and a little piece of duct tape.
Now, you can pick whatever color you want, but I'm going to pick a red color.
That matches. That's a great idea. Now we've taped on our loop and we are ready to hang our poppy wreath on our door for Memorial Day this weekend. If you don't have red cupcake liners, you could use any color you want to make a flower wreath just like this instead of a poppy wreath. And if you don't have cardboard, you can also use a couple pieces of heavy paper glued together to make the base for the craft. What do you think, Lily? Does it look good? All right. So this was our second craft in our cupcake liner series. Next week, we have another really fun cupcake liner craft for you, and we're going to be using lots of different colors. So you can have any color of cupcake liner that you want for our craft next week. We'll see you then on another episode of
Cloverbud.